come in, take your seats so that we can start our event for tonight. Our chief guest, Minister Hussain, is already here in the lobby, and he's making his way through. Thank you. To please, if I could request everyone to please take your seats. All the volunteers, can you please take your seats because we're going to be starting shortly. Gentlemen, if I can ask in the middle to please take your seats, then we can start. Okay, play on. If everybody can stand up, we'll start with O Canada, please. If I can have everybody standing up. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting time. right after the provincial election. What a great evening we have. Look at the exuberance of people that are here celebrating only one thing, and that is to support our federal member of parliament, Mary Ng. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Khalid Usman. Just in case, I'd like to welcome you to the first fundraiser in Markham Thornhill that Mary is hosting as a member of parliament. Thank you so much for coming.
And my name is Bengu Jian. It's an honor to be emceeing this event with the highlight. As much as we want to speak with you this whole evening, we know we are not the people you came out to hear from. Highlight, let's start and introduce our first speaker of this event.
Thank you, Bengu. A little over a year ago, voters in Markham Thornhill elected Mary Ng as our new member of parliament. And we have been so thrilled to see great work she's been doing. For Mary's entire career, she has been focused on public service and especially on getting things done for people. From helping Gerard Kennedy, who's here, Gerard, the former Minister of Education, restore peace to the education system, to helping Sheldon Levy, Sheldon, through a transformative period of Ryerson University, to playing a key role on Prime Minister's transition team and then fundamentally changing how public appointments are done in this country. Once again, I'd like Sheldon and Gerard to please stand up and be acknowledged. Please.
We are so happy to have Mary's abundant energy and determination focused on making progress for our communities in Markham Thornhill. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Ng, our Member of Parliament.
I'm gonna stand tall. They tell me it matters for pictures. So thank you so much, Khalid, and thank you so much, Bengu. What an incredible evening. And look at this turnout on a Sunday evening. How wonderful is this? Give yourselves a hand and thank you so much, everyone, for coming. You know, when I started this journey about 15 months ago, I never imagined the support that, that is in this room tonight. I want to begin with thank yous. So first, Khalid, wherever you are, you were a sight here a second ago. There you are. I want to thank you, Khalid, for being tonight's event chair. Now, for those of you who don't know Khalid in the room, and those who do, you know that he is a driving force. He leads by example. So he held these weekly calls with our captains and our co-chairs, and many of you, if not all of you, are in the room tonight. and he calls them and motivates them, he offers them support, he cajoles them, and then he rigorously tells them how well he has done in coming through with bringing people to tonight's event. And then he would follow up with emails, and he might even phone you, but at the end, it was your infectious leadership. And thank you so much for all of your hard work and leading a great team, because look at our great room tonight. So Khalid, thank you so very much. And my enormous thank you to all of the co-chairs and the captains who worked really tirelessly, reaching out to your own networks, to your friends, to your family, to your colleagues to come out tonight to support me and to support the Liberal Party of Canada. I'm very grateful for the generosity of your time, your donations, and your incredible work to make tonight a real success. And by the attendance and the wonderful gathering of friends and family and colleagues and many here in Markham Thornhill, tonight is a success. So thank you so much, the captains, and to the co-chairs. Thank you. Give them all a hand. Now, while he isn't here right now, and I think he's supposed to drop by, but you know, a mayoral schedule is a pretty tough one, right, Khalid? So, but I do want to recognize and thank Mayor Frank Scarpitti for the work and his support for tonight's event. I hope he'll get to drop by and people here will get to say hello. And I want to also recognize my colleague who is here, MP Deb Schultz is over there. Thank you so much for coming. And another wonderful friend, Helena Jasic, is over there. Please give her a good hand. Thank you so much for coming. To my own family, actually before my own family, to the volunteers and to the Markham Thornhill Federal Liberal Association, whose chair is Francis Yoon, who is here, you are my political family. Your commitment to the people of Markham Thornhill is unwavering, and you're always there working side by side with me to connect with and to help the people in our riding. Whether we're door knocking, and trust me, we've door knocked in all weather, snow, sleet, rain, whatever other inclement weather there is. I feel like we actually even tried to canvass or door knock on a snowstorm where I said, I really think people won't appreciate that, so let's just call it, but thank you for that. Or whether it's signing up people to be a Victory Fund donor, or working at our barbecue at a picnic, or walking alongside me at so many of our amazing cultural events and our parades, and just connecting with the community, or helping with the food bank drive. The list is truly endless in terms of the work that the Riding Association does alongside, and we do this together. And I want to thank them, and I want to give them a shout out for my appreciation. I certainly could not be the Member of Parliament today if it was not for the work and the help of the Markham Thornhill Federal Liberal Association under the leadership of Francis Ewan, our chair, and our volunteers. So give them a big hand. Now, to my own family, thank you very, very much. My sister is here, my brother-in-law, my nephew is here, and I want to thank you very much for supporting me, for all of your love and encouragement, and the occasional Sunday night dinners that I managed to continue to do. I'm so lucky to have you in, as my family. You keep me. You keep some of the things that need to be organized that I can't do on my own. And to my feminist dad, who isn't with us here today, but I know he is looking down, and I know he's having a wonderful chuckle that his daughter is an MP today for this beautiful riding of Markham Thornhill. So thank you. And there is just one more, and I'm doing it because he told me not to. So I'm going to thank him anyways. I'm going to thank them. It's the dynamic duo of Warren Duffy and Hondo Kong, our fundraising director on the Riding Association. Warren's going to kill me. I know he's out there somewhere. But their efforts behind the scenes and their tireless work for tonight's event is truly extraordinary. Actually, I see him over there, and I feel like even though I don't see your facial expression, I know you're growling, but thank you. I just wanted to tell you that. So I just can't say thank you enough to our entire big family here and everyone who is here supporting our effort, and particularly to help me with my road and our road to 2019. I want to acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Mississaugas of the New Credit, and the Wendic peoples, and we are grateful for the opportunity to gather here on this land tonight. For the past year, it has been a great honor and privilege to represent Markham Thornhill every single day. And I look forward to earning, again, the voters' trust once more in 2019. But I can't do this alone, which is why you're all here tonight. By attending and supporting the Liberals in Markham Thornhill, you're joining a movement that says no to the politics of fear and division. It says no to the cheap potshots that leaves people behind. We have shared goals, and we will fight for them together. Goals like ensuring that women and girls have an equal opportunity to thrive, like preserving and celebrating the diversity that is so integral to the fabric of this country, and like supporting the middle class, and who are the backbones of our community, and certainly the economy right here in Markham Thornhill and across the country. This is what it means to be involved in politics in Canada. And these are the things that drive me every day to stand up and to fight for Markham Thornhill. We're part of a movement that says, yes, we can build a fairer, more prosperous middle class together. A movement that aims to unlock the full potential of our economy by ensuring that every individual has the chance to succeed. A movement that says Canada is made stronger, not in spite of our differences, but because of it. And if you look around this room tonight, if there is proof to that, just look around. Look at the diversity that is this room. We are Canada, and we are in a proud place, and what a wonderful time it is to be able to call Markham and all of our communities in Canada a place that we chose to call home, home. Go Canada. As a daughter of Chinese immigrants and a first-generation Canadian myself, I understand how challenging it is to find yourself in a new country, surrounded by a new language, a new culture, and new people. We all deserve to belong and to contribute to our wonderful country, which is why we also welcome those who are vulnerable. Our country was built on dreams and hard work, where a daughter of Chinese immigrants can be your member of parliament, and where the son of a family fleeing the civil war in Somalia can be a minister of the Crown. We are making progress, but we can't take anything for granted. As many of you know, in this room, I've had the honor of joining our Prime Minister on his most recent trip and visit to China last December. China and Canada have a special relationship with strong people-to-people ties. And with the year of 2018, our current year, the Canada-China Year of Tourism, we're focused on opening doors, improving trade, and we are working on expanding our relationship and our partnership with the world's largest economy. I say this is work that is very important to our government. We work on it every single day, and we want to ensure that our message is out and our progress is being heard, and there is real progress on this file. Because if you listen to Andrew Scheer and you listen to the Conservatives and their allies, they will cling to the old stereotypes and dogma, and they do not want us to work with China. So we are very committed to making sure that we get our messages and our communications out to Canadians so that Canadians can understand the work that we are aiming to do for all of us and for the middle class here in Canada. And I know with your support, we're going to get there. And you being here tonight, you're making the contribution, you're supporting our efforts to door knock by helping us fund and buy literature and host events with people in our riding and across our communities right here. You're helping to help us make phone calls to connect with people here in Markham Thornhill and using some of the enhanced technology that helps us connect with people and talk to them about what we are doing, but most importantly, listening to the needs of the people here in Markham Thornhill. We want to be able to connect to people. We door knock and we make phone calls because we want to listen to people's concerns so that we can be responsive to the people to whom I represent. You're even helping us put up more signs, even more than the 3,800 signs that we put up last year. So thank you very much for attending tonight, because the money that we're raising tonight will help us do that. And you're making a crucial contribution to make sure that our messages and the progress that we are making as a government is being heard. So whether through the radio or the TV or the newspapers or through digital means, let's just build our riding and our country together. A couple of more little plugs because I have to get that, because today, after all, is a fundraiser. And then I'm gonna introduce our wonderful guest, Ahmed Hussein. But for those of you who have heard me speak, I love the Victory Fund. Why do I love the Victory Fund? It is because it gets so many people involved. I know that each of you, through your generosity, have donated to be here tonight, and I appreciate that very, very much. The Victory Fund allows us to give people an opportunity of all means to contribute whatever they can, very little, but the idea is to have a lot of people contributing so that those small monthly contributions can help sustain the funding that we're gonna need so that we can work every month, every week towards our road to victory in 2019. So I encourage you, all of you, to sign up for Victory Fund if you can. I know that there are forms around. And then lastly, if you live in this riding, I know many, many of you do, and thank you so much again for being here. I really do need your help. I want you to sign up as a registered Liberal. I want you to come out and volunteer. I certainly love canvassing, and I'd love to have people come out with me. I promise that if I could do something about the weather, I will, and you'll canvass in beautiful weather, and we'll just get some great exercise out of it. And I want to continue representing all of you. And what that means is that there are forms coming around for those that live here in Markham Thornhill. Please sign them so that you can indicate your support for me as the nominated candidate so I can continue to represent the Liberals. Dove is right there and he's walking around and he'll get those to you. But I would love your signature so that I can continue representing the wonderful people of Markham Thornhill. So without further ado, yes, please sign those forms. Without further ado, I want to introduce our special guest this evening. I want to introduce Ahmed Hussein, who is the Member of Parliament for the riding of York South-Weston. Born and raised in Somalia, Ahmed immigrated to Canada in 1993, where he settled in Regent Park and quickly gravitated towards public service. In 2002, he co-founded the Regent Park Community Council and was able to source a $500 million revitalization project for Regent Park, all while ensuring that the interests of the area's nearly 15,000 residents were protected. Ahmed also served as the national president for the Canadian Somali Congress, a Somali community organization that works with national and regional authorities to advocate on the issues of importance to Canadians and Somali heritage and strengthen civic engagement and integration. He has a results-driven approach, and it's led him to be invited to join the task force on the modernization of income security for adults in the Toronto City Summit Alliance. Ahmed is fluent in English, in Somali, and in Swahili, and he's earned his Bachelor of Arts from York University and his law degree from Ottawa University. And in 2004, he was recognized as one of the individuals in Toronto that have made substantial contributions in his community. He's a lawyer, He's a social activist. He has a proven track record of leadership and community involvement. And I am so proud to call Ahmed a colleague with me in caucus. So ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to be here tonight. I'm so happy to welcome Ahmed as our special guest, the Honorable Ahmed Hussain.
Thank you so much, Mary, for that wonderful and kind introduction. How's everybody this evening? I know it's a Sunday evening, but we're liberals. I'll try this again. How are you this evening? Excellent. That's more like it. I want to thank Bangu and Khalid Osman for organizing this event with all the liberals here in Markham Thornhill, and for giving all of us a warm welcome right here in Markham. I want to also recognize that we are on Indigenous territory. 15 months ago, when I heard that Mary was running to be your Member of Parliament right here in Markham Thornhill, I joined her and sometimes her team in knocking on doors. And we went building to building, house to house, talking to Canadians, finding out what the issues were in Markham Thornhill. And more than anything else, of course we heard a number of issues, but more than anything else, people wanted to make sure that they sent someone to Ottawa who would represent them, who would be their voice, who would work hard every single day and be the community's voice in Ottawa. And I can tell you, I didn't forget those conversations. So recently, in the middle of Ramadan, Mary had to attend a very important iftar event right here in the riding. But she also had a caucus meeting next morning, and the iftar was in the evening right here in Markham Thornhill. So what did Mary do? She flew right after question period, came to Markham, took part in the iftar, and then took a return flight right back to Ottawa in time for the caucus meeting next morning. Now, if that is not dedication to your riding, I don't know what that is. A fine individual with a huge track record in public service, who's grown up in a family that understands the importance of small business to our community, that understands that it is small business that is the lion's contributor, the lion's share of contribution to job creation in this country, which is why our government has always stood up for small business and making sure that we continue to open markets for small and medium-sized businesses in Canada. And so when I look at Mary and I look at our team, I'm proud of the team that we're in. I'm proud of the Liberal team. And we only are doing these things, these progressive policies that I'll mention in a few seconds, because of your support, because of your hard work, because of your belief in a positive vision, and because of your hope for a better Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing that hope, that hard work, that vision carried out by our leader and our team, the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau and the Liberal team, including Mary Ng. And you're seeing the strengthening of the Canada Pension Plan. You're seeing record amounts of money being invested in our infrastructure so that we can build communities up, so that we can invest again in moving the economy forward. We've seen more money for families with children. 9 out of 10 families in Canada have more money in their pockets because of our Liberal government. The first thing that we did when we got into office is we cut taxes on the middle class because they needed the help and they had been ignored for such a long time. And the results of those investments, those record investments in infrastructure, the middle class tax cut, the Canada Child Benefit, the shoring up of our CPP, you're starting to see those results. Canadians responded to our policies. And it is because of Canadians and their hard work and their optimism about our economy that you're seeing the lowest unemployment rate in 40 years in Canada. You're seeing in Canada today the best performing economy in the G7 countries. You're seeing Canada now under our leadership, under the leadership of the Right Honorable Justin Trudeau, our Prime Minister and our leader. You're seeing Canada now being the only G7 country that has a free trade agreement with every other G7 country. That's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, why are these free trade agreements and these, why are we working so hard to secure market access for Canadians? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because, our population just hit 37 million. We need to open markets for our small and medium-sized businesses. We need to open markets for our exporters. We need to make sure that our prosperity, although our prosperity is tied to trade, we have to always be one step ahead of the curve in terms of competition for market access. And as a result of that now, even though we're a population of only 37 million people, Canadians now, because of the free trade agreements that we've been able to push, now have market access to a consumer base of 1.7 billion people and a 3 trillion market access. The CETA, CPTPP, making steps to be included in the free trade agreements in South America. Those are things that will enable us to continue to be prosperous right here in Canada. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to leave you with one thought, which is that in Mary you have someone who's part of a Liberal team under the leadership of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau that wakes every morning up to fight to lift Canadians up, to fight to create prosperity in our country, to make sure that we fight very hard for working families. But we can't do it alone. And I see my colleague Deb Schultz. Deb, it's great to see you. But we need your help. We can't do this alone. To continue to fight for this positive vision, to continue to invest in communities as opposed to cutting services, to continue to ensure that we contribute to Canada's prosperity, we need you. We need you to continue to engage us. We need you to continue to give us the right feedback. We need you to continue to help us engage with Canadians, to keep the pulse of Canadians. We need you to work hard for this movement that is delivering real change for Canadians. And yes, we also need you to donate, because that's part of the system that we have. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at the other side, you see that the Conservatives have not learned from the message that Canadians gave them in 2015. That the campaign and the tactics of fear and division do not work. Canadians will never respond to that. Canadians respond to hope and hard work. Canadians respond to investments in communities, not cuts to communities. So I'm very proud to join Mary and our Liberal team under the leadership of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to put our record forward and defend our record in 2019 and put that record any day against the tactics, the shameful tactics of fear and division being peddled by the Stephen Harper Conservatives. Because let me tell you something, even though it's Andrew Scheer, it's really Stephen Harper behind that charade. So, my friends, Conservatives believe that Canada is broken. I can tell you Canada is the best country in the world. And this room is evidence of that. Conservatives believe that you should set one community against another. We believe the opposite of that. We believe in bringing people together. We believe in including everyone at the table. So keep knocking that door, keep writing that check, keep engaging us, keep pushing us to do more, because I can tell you, we're just getting started, and I look forward to fighting with Mary in 2019. Merci beaucoup.
Well, thank you very much, Ahmed. That was amazing. You made me feel like a good Liberal again. I am so happy. I will gladly give you all that money that you need. And I'm sure all these people that are here tonight will do the same. I think you have made a call. They've already donated, but I'm sure they will. Mary, thank you very much for those great remarks. Now we are going to be every table opportunity to have a photograph with Minister as well as Mary. So I think Darius and Bronson, where are you? Both of them are there. They'll be moving from table to table. They'll try to get them up here so that you can get a photograph. So I think everybody, the important thing is, because of the lack of time, we have to move very smoothly. I think you should be all ready. They'll come, and then please move fast. That's what we want. I want to thank everybody for helping and making sure that this event goes so smoothly. Thank you.
We're moving it towards me now.
Thank you. No, not so far back, not so far back. Back, right here.
So now you write any check after that.
Of course, now that you call for action, write those checks. Well, that was good. That was great. You know, this government is here. Every tweet that is out, I go back to the show.
Hi, everybody. We just learned that our wonderful colleague,
Yes.
MP Yasmin Ratanzi is here. Yasmin, where are you? There you are. Thanks for coming. Good to see you.
Thank you. Hurry, hurry, hurry. has to depart right now. And on behalf of the entire organizing committee, I'd like to convey our sincere gratitude. There are so many people to thank. We can't individually thank everyone, yet there are some groups I'd like to acknowledge. The Markham Thornhill Liberal Writing Association, who have organized their fundraiser and was led by President Francis Ewan. Francis! All the table captains, and there's a whole list. So when I call their name, please stand up. Kelly Liang, Kelly, Linda Zhang, Lai King Ho, Arthur Lam, Duke Lin, Ron Parhar, Ron, Nancy Coldham, Sandra Young Rocco, Dr. Nellie Ng, Grat Karnaki, Bob Wong, I know Bob is here somewhere, Bob, Ken and Emily Ng, Usman Hamid, Julie Nugent. There are a lot of people because they put it all together to get us this crowd here. I also want to thank all the volunteers from setting up to taking photographs. We wouldn't be able to run this event without our volunteers. And lastly, to everyone who came tonight and financially contributed to strengthen our writing, thank you. Please give yourself a big hand, all those who have donated. Now, as a reminder, which we have done it many times, I'd also like to tell you that we would like to continue the support for this movement that Mary is building. Please sign the forms that are on your tables for the Victory Fund. You can donate through Victory Fund. For as little as $10 a month, you can directly support our efforts to re-elect Mary and all the costs that go along with that. Literature, science, technology, advertising, campaign office, etc. On every table, there's a donation form to make a one-time gift or to sign up Victory Fund. You can return these at registration on your way out. And if you live in the riding, please ensure you're registered as a Liberal and have signed Mary's nomination form. It's very important. If you live in the riding, that you sign her nomination form. You will be one of the few ones that will be making sure that she's nominated for next year. Thank you so much, and have a great evening, and enjoy your dinner. Thank you.
राहों में हमको मिलो जहां बस प्यार हो, सर पे फिजाओं के इश्क सवार हो, आसमां को भी ज़मीं से इतनी मोहब्बत हो, वफा फैली हो ज़मीं पे चाहतों की सोबत हो, झील के पानी में इश्क ही बहता हो, इश्क हो दुआ बस इश्क की इबादत हो। खुदा भी जब तुम्हें मेरे पास देखता होगा, इतनी अनमोल चीज दे दी कैसे सोचता होगा।
चुराया है मैंने किस्मत की लकीरों, मिले हो तुम हमको बड़े नसीबों से, चुराया है मैंने किस्मत की लकीरों से।
बाहों में तेरी अब यारा जन्नत है, मांगी खुदा से तू वो मन्नत है,
तेरी वफा का सहारा मिला है, तेरी ही वजह से अब मैं जिंदा हूँ। तेरी मोहब्बत से जरा अमीर होके चुराया है मैंने किस्मत की लकीरों, मिले हो तुम हमको बड़े नसीबों से, चुराया है मैंने किस्मत की लकीरों से।
Okay. If you want a picture, come on. Is it nice? Group picture? Yeah. Everybody has to come. Oh, yeah. This will be very memorable picture. Where's the guy? Give me your phone, you go there.
No, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Too much space here. Go, you go, give me your camera.
Go. Get in. I'm good. Hop in there. Everyone take your time.
Okay, here.
Hold up, Mary, you're gonna come up next. Hold on. I'm gonna get Mary over here. Yes, yes. Everyone stay, everyone
Stay there, stay there.
Okay, very good. You need assistance?
There.
2019! 2019!
The only thing is, you know what? These people, hold on.
Stay here. Khalid bhai will talk to you on
Okay.
the TV. Khalid bhai!
That was a good song.
Khalid!
Wait, redo, redo.
It's very hard to assemble now. Khalid need you. Khalid bhai.
Okay. Paula, what do you want me to say?
That's over here. Khalid bhai, just say something about her, then ask her what to do. Come down.
Okay,
I don't think I can go to Niagara Falls. That's the only thing.
Mary.
What would you like me to say?
One second,
Well-
let me put the camera on.
Okay.
What do you want me to say?
What about tonight? What do you
Oh,
feel?
okay,
How
alright,
you
okay.
feel?
Alright, okay.
This is all in your honor. So tonight's. Well, Mary, tonight you you have seen this whole crowd that came to say, give you special endorsement today for you. What do you have to say? What are your feelings?
Well, you know what, Khalid? I have to start by thanking you, of course, my event chair. But the feeling tonight is it's hope. You know, we ran on hope and hard work, the Liberal Party of Canada, under the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau. And tonight, that's what you're seeing here. Look at this incredible room. It was packed tonight of people across the riding, so diverse. And you know what I see? I see engaged citizens. I see people who care about our economy. I see people who care about people. I see people who care about our seniors and our young people and job creation. That's what I see. So I'm really happy that I'm here because all of these people are going to be working with me and with us together so that we can have victory in 2019.
Well, the message that I heard today was that everybody was proud to be here tonight, to not only to support you, but also they want to see you in 2019 as a victorious person of this riding.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't be more prouder because I feel very honored to be able to represent Markham Thornhill. I fight for Markham Thornhill because, as I said to the crowd earlier, we are a government that believes in inclusivity. We are a government that's creating jobs. We are leading in our G7 countries, and this is the work that we need to do. And we're not done yet, so we need to keep working hard and earn the vote for people here in Markham Thornhill to return me back to Ottawa in 2019.
Well, Mary, I want to thank you because I think the message you're giving to everybody is inclusivity and that you are there to fight for them. And I think you have shown them this whole last year and a half that how you are so much involved in the community and did all different types of, I guess, diversity groups that you, and they all support you because they think you are fantastic.
Well, I think they are fantastic. I couldn't do what I do unless the people are right behind me, and I'm proud because here they are today, and they're voting essentially with their money and with their time and with their commitment to the Liberal Party of Canada, and I'm very, very proud to carry that banner.
You know, tonight, one of the things that I saw in this room, from the front to the back, from the left side to the right side, that almost 85% people were from your riding. I think that's a very strong signal.
Indeed.
That they were there to support you financially, and they support you, and more in their physical, they're ready to support you.
Well, I need everyone's help, and we're going to work hard. We're going to work hard every week, every month, on the road to 2019, because I think we all want a better Canada, and we want to keep working for a better Canada.
Well, thank you. Good night,
Thank
and
you
really
so much.
appreciate it.
Indeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.